So I want to try and get another quick casting on each one. I think there's a fish on the right one too. I think I'm being plagued by these. I do know a spot that fish is good on the ebb, about a mile from here. Oh! That's not... Right. Don't know what... Oh God, this was the cod bait. This was the cod bait. Oh my God. Feels heavy, whatever it is. Good morning. Oh, bad morning. Got on the road about 4:30 this morning. Thought I'd come over to the Mersey. The weather completely changed on the way. So I picked a different mark so at least I can fish by the car. The wind was supposed to be coming sort of down the Mersey. So I thought if I put the car here, I can get in the back of the car and get some shelter. Look at this. It is smashing straight in my face, wind and rain. The Mersey looks like a rough sea. It's about an hour to high tide. This is not a good start. Checked the weather last night. It's supposed to be dry and not as windy. It's completely turned. I've not got time to go to another eye mark now, so I'm going to have to stick it out. I'm fishing a low, and I'm fishing tonight's eye as well. I'm doing 3 sessions today, so I was up and out early to come here. And session 1 might not be looking that good. As I say, I changed my plan about 20 minutes ago. I was on the M62. I was coming down, and all of a sudden it just started hammering down, and you could feel the wind driving like from the car. I was like, no. So I was thinking, where can I go? Where can I go? I need to fish from the car, and this is pretty much all I could think. So I'm here because of the weather, but the weather is blowing in at me. I'm gonna get some rods set up, get some bites in, and get back to you. Yeah. Let's go and have a look. Still dark as well. At least I got my head torch and that. What do we do it for, fishermen and fisher ladies and fisher anything else in between? Why do we put ourselves through this when we could be tucked up in bed with a hot water bottle? Because we love it, don't we? We love it. Well, I sat in the car for about 20 minutes deciding on what to do. The rain has knocked off, the wind is still up. I've not got the rod set up yet. There is an abundance of weed and crap coming through. There is loads of it. We could have a wet wipe day today. You might be able to hear the wind on the camera. I've got quite decent microphones on which cut a lot of the wind noise out. But believe me, it is blowing here. It is blowing bad. Yeah, this could be fun. Well, it's always fun, isn't it? We make it fun, right? Let's get some rigs on. What we tucked in. Put a ray bait out, and shall we put a cod bait out as well? Because you never know. Oh God, it's a rough morning. I need a breakfast. Let's get them rigs on them rods and get them rods in that water and get that bait in a fish's mouth. We can do this. We can do this. Well, I've put one rod in, the left one, on a 1 up, 1 down, and just a little bit of worm for now, just to get started, because there's quite a lot of flatfish here. The weed is bending the rod, as expected. But the rain is holding off, but the wind and the weed is there. I've got a big tangle in my drop net. This is one of them mornings where everything's gone wrong. I just broke my tripod, but the camera goes on, so I've been sellotaping it together in the back of the car. The weed coming through here now is pretty damn horrendous. And before I put the big fish rod in, I figured it would be wise to get the drop net ready first, just in case I get short with a ray or a big eel or anything decent on the big bait. Well, for obvious reasons. Last thing I need is a big conger eel down there, or a bull huss, or a big 10-pound ray. And I've got the drop net like this, I'm not getting it in, am I? So, it's got to prioritise what needs to be done while rushing and showing you what's going on. And if you do like this kind of stuff that we do, please hit that subscribe button. Please do. Be nice just to pull anything from here today, because it's definitely not as it's not the morning so far that I expected. With the weather, broken tripod, just loads of little things really. But I will be getting a big bait out soon. I think I'm going to go squid and mussel or worm and mussel. I'll show you when it's... Well, I'll get the first ones in, then I'll show you what I do on the second one, so I don't want to waste too much time. But yeah, I think I'm going to get squid and mussel. That's what I'm thinking. Bit of something for everything, eh? Just in case there is any of them early codling in here. So I can't be far away. I'm sure there's a few in here already. Wouldn't mind trying to get my hands on one. Now, what's going on here? I think this drop net needs a new rope. Looks like it's been attacked with a lawnmower. See all the bits coming off it. Sorry it's a bit dull as well. It is really early in the morning. I have got all my lighting in the car, but you can see me, and in another 10 minutes it's going to be a lot lighter. That's the drop net sorted. So I'm going to get a pulley panel on the right one. And that's how windy it is. Look, the drop net won't stay. It is windy. I'm going to get a pulley panel on the right one, and as I say, squid and mussel, I think. Anything will eat that, won't it? Maybe put a bit of worm in there. Look, the drop net is just blowing over. For the wind to pick that up, it's not even like... It's got holes in. It's got loads of holes in. The wind shouldn't be picking that up. That's on anyway. Get the other rod set up now and I'll bring you back. Good morning anyway, by the way. I'll get the camera set up properly soon. I'm just in a bit of a rush to get in. The second rod is a pulley panel. And I've got on there, this is what I caught all my cod on last year from the Menai and Conway River and all that. Mussel, squid and worm. But this time I've got a little circle at the top like a dongle and that up proud. And it's that time of year to start chucking the cod bait out everywhere, isn't it? So here we go. Big ball of goodness. 3 different marks I'm fishing today. And one rod's going to be dedicated to cod on all 3 on the Mersey. I've not seen any reports yet, but they've got to be in here. They've got to be starting, haven't they? That's my theory. I've just realised as well, I've not brought my fishing rag. And I'm using really fishy bait. So after this mark, I'm going to have to go and find an Asda or a shop or something and get some type of towel. Because I'm already stinking. That is clipped down onto an 8-ouncer. Look at that for a bait. It's got a cod all over it, innit? If there's one there, he'll have that, put it that way. When fishing places like this, you've always got to have a quick look. Just in case there's any bikers or joggers, because last thing you want to do is wallop them round the head with 8 ounces of lead. Just have a quick look. Lovely. Just leave that find its own settle, because it is a bit of a big tide and it is gushing a bit. Set me clutch. Set me clutch. It should. I've got too many layers on underneath here. I feel like the Michelin man. I've got big padded shorts on, big padded jumpers. I'm just going to see if that finds its level. It might just start bending round. Seems to have found its level there. The clutch is set. Yeah, right. Both rods are in. I'm going to give them 5 minutes or so. The left one's been about 10 or 15. I'm going to make a couple of baits up while keeping my eye on them. Just tied you in the back of the car right now. You're actually in the back of the car there, you are, because of the rain. Well, this is where you're sitting, in the back of the car. Broke my tripod, look, so I've had to bodge all that back together. I'm going to have a good clean out now. I've got plenty of baits for the day. It's got my light there. Got 2 other lights for tonight's high tide. I'm just making rigs and messing around in here now. All different types of stuff. Everything's... it's all riggy in here. The big silver tackle box, that's what this car is. As I say, plenty of bait and stuff. Got them bits of weed out there in the middle now. Get some of them. That's about £30 of weed there, and not the good stuff. But yeah, I'm here. I'm giving it a go, and I can't do no more. If it happens, it happens. I've got a couple hours here, so you're going to enjoy it with me. And I'm going to put you back in here, clean me a space to plug my arse there, probably eat some sandwiches, tie some more rigs, and get jiggy with it. So I needed to sort all this out. It is a mess. But it's the fishing car, it's used for fishing only. What's in here? Does anybody else have all this type of stuff? This is an insight. And there's not only that box. There's another box and another box. But it is the fishing car. They got an insight there into GKJ's YouTube channel, just a car full of fishing tackle. Come on, fishy, let's have it. The wind seems to have calmed down a touch now, to be honest. It's not looking that bad, to be fair. The rain stopped, the wind's calmed down. The water will start slackening very soon. Could be in for a few bites, but yeah, that's a proper fisherman's truck, innit? The seats are always down. Oh, no. That looks like a bite on the right one. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Well then, imagine that first cast on the Mersey after the COD bank. After seeing no reports yet. Yeah, that was a definite couple of nods then. Exciting. Well, we could be in some fish, probably about half an hour, 45 minutes off high. We've got a few good casts here yet, and probably an hour down. There's definitely a bite. There's no question about that being a bite. They're not bites now, but the taps was. But yeah, that's a proper fisherman's car, and the seats are always down. It's just got everything in. I'd literally just leave it as it is. There's rods everywhere on the inside and everything when I go on a session. It's like, just load it up and go. Park the big silver tackle box there, and everything I need is there. Camera stuff, lighting, boxes and boxes of gear. I'll tell you, while you're there, I'm going to have a look on this flatfish rod because it's been in about 20 minutes now. Just check I've got my microphone on. I have. Oh, it's going to be a weedy do. Hold it like a shark. Actually, don't feel that heavy. Don't feel like there's any weed on there. That'll be a nice little touch, wouldn't it? No weed. That is good. That is good, yeah. No weed. Oh, I've got a fish, I think. What's that? What's that? Oh, I got a whited. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Didn't even know it was on. Oh well, it's a fish. First cast, it's a fish. Shame it wasn't a little codling, but it's a fish, innit? A fish is a fish, I say. A fish is a fish. I'm going to absolutely stink by the time I get back today. Absolutely stink. As I say, I'm fishing till about 10 o'clock tonight. It's only about 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm already half wet. A little bite in. Stop the blanket. It's a fish. Didn't even see the bite, but it's a fish. That could explain what the tap was on that, on the right rod, the bigger bait. Could have been a whiting had a dabble, couldn't it, really? Get some worms back on here and go again. So I've just rebaited the one I caught the whiting on. It's a one up, one down, with just half a worm on, wrapped into a little sausage. And that's targeting whatever. I've had to move the bigger rod to the left now because it's pulled round a bit. So now the rod on the right is the one up, one down. Seems to be slackening off a bit. I'm going to check that big bait in a minute because it definitely had one bang. I do know from experience that you can get a lot of dogs here, so I'm going to get no hopes up. Send that out there. Lovely, that's in the soup. Yeah, I do know you can get a lot of dogs around here, so not going to get excited at any bite because that's pretty much what it could be, but a bite off a dog is better than nothing at all, isn't it? What is it? Well, I've just checked my tide times. I checked last night, I've got the tides wrong. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes out. I thought high tide was at 8 o'clock this morning. And I've just checked, it's at 20 past 9. I know what I've done. I've looked at an Anglesey tide because that was the last tide I was looking at, so I've just presumed it was this one. Which is good, really, because I've still got like a good hour and a half till high tide now, and then an hour down, so I can have a lot more time here, which is good. But it also means tonight's high tide is going to be a bit later too. It's not till 10, 11 o'clock tonight, then I've got to get back and the drive, and we'll do it. We'll do it. It might be out for about 16, 17 hours today, but we'll do it. Yes, I'm just going to get a couple of things baited up now, a couple of snooze baited, ready to go. Just in case anything turns up, I can get them in and out quicker, but yeah. Can't do no more than I'm doing, just keep the baits going out. This is how I make my cod baits. I'm no expert cod fisherman, but I caught a few on it last year where others struggled, so it definitely works. I don't know if it's the best method, but it works. Like these little squid, one mussel, and half a worm. Basically get your squid on the needle. This is so awkward because I'm doing it one-handed. I chop my mussel in half. Put it in between my legs, it's so unorthodox. Wrap that in with that, basically just a big wrap. So awkward doing it in front of the camera. Everything seems a bit ski-whiffy. I'm used to doing it down on the deck, you see. But I'll show you, it's a messy bait, but it does work. So you get the goodness of the mussel. One mussel's enough for one of them little squid. Like that. And then one, just a bit of worm in there. Just a little bit of worm. Hopefully one of them rods melts off in a minute. It's just goodness, really, that's all it is. You just want as much of that sticky juice. This is why I said I needed a rag today. So I have got a big sticky do going on here. Ugh, that is a big sticky do. What I've got here is a snood ready. So I'll put my hook through. And this is what I'm going to be doing all winter. Wherever I go, I'm going to be chucking one of these baits out. You just never ever know what's about, do you? It's not far off till the rear. And then wrap the hook there, look. Concentrating most of it around the eye of the hook because that's the bit that gets the bite of the elastic. I mean, whip that back in the car, slip that off, back in the car, get me a circle hook, whip me circle around a few times, bish, bash, bosh, and that is a rig I'm going to be chucking out wherever I go, whether it be the Menai, whether it be the East Coast, whether it be wherever. That on about a 2.5 foot pulley. Exactly that. One little squid, one little mussel, and half a lug. It's just right, isn't it? Could probably smallen it down, but that, in my opinion, is going to do a few cod this season. While you're there, I'll have a look at that cod bait now. I am already sticky and filthy. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh. Just had a bite on, yeah, something pecking on the little rod. So we'll have a look at that first. Yeah, I've got a feeling I know what that is. It's the same as the last bite. Maybe one more little peck. Yeah, whatever it is, we got it. What? Felt really heavy then for a sec. I think I got some weed with it, or something's going on. I think there was weed with a fish, which made the fish feel really heavy. This is on a little bit of lug. With a little bit of lug, we can make it through the night. I think there's weed with it, which is making the fish feel heavier than the fish is. It's, I don't know what it is. Oh, we got two, whatever they are. 2 for 1. You buy one, you get one free. We'll get these unhooked and get them back. That's actually a cracking white in that bottom one. He's a belter, isn't he? He's a belter of a little whiting. Right, I'm going to get this back out and then we'll have a look at the cod bait. But yeah, it's going off a little bit. One of these times, one of these is going to be a codling, watch. Mark my words. We have a fish on the big bait, on the left. Just get a couple of good nods. Here we go, look. Just had a couple of definite bangs, here we go. I see it shaking around. That is the tidal pull as well, but in between there's bounces. Yeah, there's something on there. Let's have a feel. Don't know what. Getting the shark stance. Tighten up. Yeah. Yes. Can't get carried away here when you've got a fish on now. It feels alright, but there's a lot of weed in the river, so a little whiting can feel 10 pounds, so you just got to not get excited and just keep it moving. Well, it's just gone light, so that's probably the weed fell off. Now we're going to be into a little whiting or something. Just never know though, do you? You never know. There's definitely something on anyway. Definitely a fishy on. There's definitely a fish on here. I'm tempted to put a ray bait out and scrap this little one up, one down. Feels heavier now, it's there. This aside there's weed which can what's that? It's bigger than the last thing anyway. It's hard to tell, it's that dirty here, it's hard to tell what it is. What is that? It's not a whiting. It's bigger than a whiting. What have we got here? What have we got here? Come on then. Ah! It's the dreaded dogfish. But it's another species. Right, lower him slowly onto the floor. Lovely. That's a 4 fish in it in a couple of casts. Careful not to smash my ceramic rings. And again, look, I was saying I'll put this little circle hook at the top of the baits now. And again, not the hook at the bottom, what you'd think. The little circle hook has nailed it again. Don't tend to miss bites putting out there. It's like a dongle at the top, but you still got the hook at the bottom, but the circle hook at the top, he's nailing most of the fish perfect. Look at that. You couldn't ask for a better hook hole, could you, look? I mean, come on. Get that out. Pop this little beauty back. See you again, kid. Let's get that cod bait back out. See if we can get into something else. Don't know how to put a ray bait out. I know there is rays here. Having had them from here last session and knowing people that have a lot from here, but I'm happy to have a scratch around, see what I can pick up with little bits, and then keep like this bait going out. Then I have to put a ray rig out. I might change for slack water, mix it up a bit. Anyway, subscribe. I think we got something on the little fish rod again. Don't mind catching so many whiting, and I do like a bit of whiting, especially when they're the bigger ones. I like to catch a few, but if they keep coming, then I will change this rig. So I don't want to be catching them all day. That's one thing for sure. I think I've got over my other line here. No, I haven't, have I? Don't know. The current's pulled me across. Actually, don't think there's anything on here. It did have a couple of little bangs though. Could be a little whiting. I think I'm going to go for a ray for the eye water for half hour. There is something on here. It's another whiting. Just don't know if one of these could end up being a little codling though, do you, on them worms? That's one of the reasons what's making me think not to go for a ray. So I'm guessing there's a few codling around this size. But yeah, you know, I'll be happy with a cod that size, but that is just a little whiting again. Stinking to all heaven. It's a good job this ain't smelly vision. Well, I'm going to chuck this little rod out again with the worms on. Well, I'll set a ray rig up with a big fishy bait on the deck. You can get ourselves a big 40 or something. Mix it up a bit. Yeah, there's a definite fish on that one. Let's see that go. If this is another whiting, I'm going to put the ray rig on. Got nothing against catching whiting, I enjoy it, but I don't want to be casting in every few minutes. If I don't have to, I'll go for a ray. As I say, the only reason I'll be keeping these little bits of worms on the sticking of it, just in case. Just in case. What we got here? I think we might have a double shot. There's a couple of fish on here anyway. And they are both whiting. But still, it's a couple of fish again, isn't it? Might have one more cast with these actually. One more. Well, I'll get a ray rig set up and a ray bait done. One more, because you never know, dear. You never do. I wonder if these would make good pike bait. I've said this before. Does anybody know? Has anybody used them? He swallowed me a bit. Bit of a wriggle and a jiggle. We can a wriggle and a jiggle and a bobble and a piss. Hey, and then he dropped him. He dived straight in nose first, like Tom Daly then. Like, you know, God's sake. The only thing I've got is this skanky bit of paper. Well, I thought that was it then. I didn't even switch the camera on when I seen the cod bait go. Cod bait nailed. I was like, yes, it was a good bite as well. I was like, here we go. But look again. Look. Whoa, don't drop your rods. The bottom hook. There, nothing. The little circle hook at the top again. I'm telling you, it's working. I'm going to stick with this rig because every bite seems to be a fish and they're not dropping. Yeah, that little circle one at the top. But yeah, when that rod went over then, seen the rod go, it was a decent bang, then a nod. And I was like, oh no, that's the cod rod, that's the cod rod. I was like, yeah, so I didn't even put the camera on. I just like, get it in. But it wasn't to be. Well, I was just making a ray bait up to get a ray bait out, and I've had a slack line on the left one. I can't remember if that was the big or the little bait now. There's definitely something on there. I think there's something on that one as well. Yeah. What could we have? If it's another whiting, there's a ray rod going out now with a big fishy bait on. Don't want to catch whiting all day. But if you was hungry, you'd fill the freezer, wouldn't you? That's saying it is a whiting, who knows? Yeah, it's a whiting. Right, I'm going to cut you off, get this fish back, and get a ray rig out. See if we can mix it up a bit. So I've just put a ray bait on. This is clipped down, the circle hook at the top, fish and squid. That's on about a 5-foot pulley. What the long pulley does is it lets the bait drift across the bottom where the rays are. Then the longer the pulley, the more it flops on the bottom. Just seems to work. My pal Donku mentioned the longer pulley to me for rays. I was using like an up and over or a bottom rig. Since switching to a longer pulley, just seem to be having more success. I'm going to thump this one out. It's got the finger warmer on because it's a big bait and a big lead. And we're into the wind. Well, he's definitely out there. I think there's a fish on this right one, even if it's a dog or a whiting. There's something on there. Just get this one sorted. Definitely set your clutch with that big ray bait because your rod will go. Right, I think there's something on here and it needs a bait change anyway, if not. I think there is. Oh yeah. Oh no, could have been weed that pinged out. Just had a seagull hit my line then, if you've seen that bounce then when I was reeling in. Come on. No, but the bait has been smashed. Probably whiting or crabs or something. It has been obliterated and it's tangled and mangled and spangled. Keep that ray rod out there, see if that goes. Get a new cod bait on it. I say cod bait, it could be for anything, but let's be honest. You're fishing a bait like that in winter in the Mersey, you're wanting a cod to pick it up, aren't you? A lot of you keep asking what rods I use. I use these Pentidal XR 480. They are absolute beasts, the proper meatheads, that's the only way to put it. I use the Penn Surflaster free reels. £50 braid straight through, no need for a shock leader. I've not had any crack offs or issues yet. The left rod has now got the ray bait on and it's having taps from what could be something small, and the right one's got what I'd call the cod bait on again, but anything can pick anything up, can't it? Keep trying, keep plodding on. But yeah, a lot of you are asking. I've got the Pen Prevails, which I love, but just a bit dated to these now. And see how they go. They're nice, I like them. They're meaty, they're grunty, got a bit of backbone to them. Not much they won't pull in. Yeah, I'd love the left one to scream off with a ray or the right one for a cod. Like, that's what we targeted now. Took the little rig off. Too many whiting. Loads of whiting I didn't show you as well. But it's a lovely day on the Mersey. Beautiful day on the Mersey. It's dark, it's windy, it's been raining on and off, but it's a beautiful day on the Mersey. There's never a bad day's fishing, is there? Never. We've just had a slack liner on the left one, on the ray bait, but the tide has started turning now and ebbing out, so it could be that it's just gone like that. No, nothing. Yeah, when the tide turns, you can slacken your line, like, so you can go from bending one way to almost like slack lines. I'll have a look at it anyway. It's a big tide, so I know I've not got long here. Once it starts ebbing, boy does it ebb, it goes. It absolutely tears off. We'll have a look anyway. There was a fish on it. What's this? They are everywhere, aren't they? Look at the bait that thing's took. Look at that, nailed. On the bottom hook that time. I've literally got 10 minutes here, it's going to start pulling round. So I want to try and get another quick casting on each one. I think there's a fish on the right one too. I think I'm being plagued by these. I do know a spot that fish is good on the ebb, about a mile from here. Oh! That's not... Right. I don't know what... Oh god, this was the cod bait. This was the cod bait. Oh my god. This was the cod bait. It was squid and mussel. I do not want to lose this fish. Wow. Wow. Let's get that clutch set just in case. It's either a ray or a cod. I can't see it being nothing else with the way that went. It's a ray or a cod this. I can't see it being nothing else. This is a big eel. It's definitely not a dog or a whiting. To be fair, whichever one of them it is, I'll be happy. It was on a short pulley, on a cod bait. Oh, feels heavy, whatever it is. Feels like a ray, but I ain't had a decent cod ever, so you don't know what they feel like. It's a ray. It's a ray. Right, this is going to be fun. Give me my line. This is going to be real fun because of the current and the wind. I've just said it started picking up. We can do this. It's a drop netter job. It's a drop net job. Nearly knocked my hat off then. This is absolutely not working because of the wind is blowing towards me. Can't get the net out. Absolute nightmare. Hey. The net is just sticking to the wall because of the wind. That's better. Where's the fish? I'm not climbing over. What a nightmare this is. This is an absolute nightmare. My collar's blowing up all in my face, I can't see. Yes! I think we got it. The drop net's broke as well. I'm wrapped up in the line. Yes, we got the fish. It's a fattish one, actually. Yes! That wind is proven to be a bugger. That's a nice ray, this, actually. Yes! Ta-da! That is a cracking River Mersey ray. I'm going to get this straight back, and I'm packing up now because it's absolutely hammering down and the flood is coming in, so I'm going to get out of here now. But don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.